Do I feel this? You just fucking put a needle in me, Cap. Fuck. Dude, the last time I got this done. Ah, bruh.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.
So guys, what is going down? We're currently 26 days out from my show, which is just under 4 weeks. So this is gonna be the first like main vlog. Welcome, I'm excited to have you here. I'm excited to get back into vlogging as well. It was nice to have a little bit of a break, but I definitely feel like I'm ready to get like back into this, you know what I mean? So here we are, just in my kitchen currently. It's 8:54 a.m. Blue always has to steal the show away, this little rat. So yeah, currently today, got a few things planned. Actually need to do a couple of clients' program adjustments, depending, like I've got a few overseas clients, so usually over the weekend I'm doing most of my stuff. But I've just usually got a couple of clients who ends up coming into my Monday, which isn't a bad thing. You're supposed to start work on Monday anyway, right? But for me, like I'm always, my busiest times, you guys might think as well, like Gym Steez is my main business. Gym Steez now, guys, is not, I do not rely any income on Gym Steez. All my income comes from my online coaching. So if any of you guys want to work with me, give me a DM on Instagram. I think my website might be set up now to, I didn't properly have my website set up for quite a while because I was only taking clients on board through like Instagram messages. But yeah, so I'm gonna currently do a couple of program updates. But yeah, so today's just gonna be a bit of a day in the life, I guess. I'm actually off to go and I'm actually, honestly guys, I'm running behind today. I might open up a little bit. I had a massive panic attack last night. And like genuinely, I had to cancel some client sessions this morning. I really was just in a bad headspace last night. And yeah, like I'm just not gonna lie, I just got a few things that I'm anxious and stressed about in my life at the moment. And it's funny as well, like, man, shout out to Gemma last night. She was like my rock, just absolutely consoling me, because I'm in this weird position where I just feel like everything's just kind of like coming to these crossroads. And and again, another part of this, like filming this, guys, I haven't even made the final decision whether I'm competing. I said 3 weeks out, I'll know if I'm gonna be ready or not. I'm still at a point, guys, I don't even know if I'm gonna be ready for this comp yet. And I'm capable of doing it, but I'm not 100% certain. I'm like 80 to 90% certain. So, like I said, I've been doing everything the last, 4 weeks to get me ready for the show, but I don't know if I talked about it. There was a week where I got really sick and I was in bed for like 3 days straight, couldn't train weights for 4 days, and my fat loss just completely stalled, so it kind of threw my whole prep off track, which was, already I was a bit behind going into the prep, so that was pretty damn stressful. A couple of weeks ago as well, when I was training, I think I tore my rotator cuff. I haven't actually said anything about that. I was doing these reverse shrug fly row things, and they're such a good exercise. I've done them so many times in the past, and then I took the weight up and then just did 1 rep, and then it was like my shoulder just went like that, and I thought I dislocated my shoulder. I was like, what the fuck, in the middle of the gym? I've never had anything like that crazy happen. And then I was like, okay, well, maybe we're all good. So I took the weight down lighter, tried to do it again, and then the same fucking thing happened, and I was just like, holy shit, have I just dislocated my shoulder? But it felt really low on my back, almost where my trap joins on the left lat. But I don't know if I'm just mentally, I don't have a perspective of where it is exactly, and it just is my rotator cuff at the back there. So that's been pretty stressful as well. It's meant that my training's been limited. So I'm gonna go see my man Nick McCallum today up at Empire Fitness, up around Harbour Town, and hopefully he can identify the spot. So already, guys, yeah, this prep's been an absolute nightmare. My last prep was so perfect and everything lined up so good. I was so excited. I was doing it with friends, and this prep has just been the complete opposite. It's been an absolute nightmare, guys. And the amount of points I've just thought about not doing this has been insanely high. Even last night, I was like, maybe I just don't even do this, but I'm just hanging in there. I really want to share that with you guys, because I think it's important for like people to see that, and I know everyone will say it, some preps you do are a dream, and sometimes you do them and just, it feels like the world's against you, honestly. And that's how I've like been feeling with this, and I'm trying not to look deeply into it like, oh, I tore my shit or got really sick, is this a sign to not do the show? Which it might be, like, frick. But how will I ever know if I just don't do it? I might do the show and it'll be like, remember all that adversity and, you know, everything that went into this, and it'll make it that much more rewarding, and I'll be that much more proud of myself that I did it. So anyway, hopefully that is the case. So just trying to think what else has been happening, guys. Coming into the den here. I think last vlog I showed you guys that I got the new leg press, which has been pretty cool. And just recently, last week, I went and picked up this, which is pretty epic. This is something else that I wanted for the gym here. A plate loaded leg extension, and it also flips around into a hamstring curl, a seated hamstring curl. That's pretty cool. I actually haven't used it yet. Hopefully it's good. Also, in some other cool news, got some 40 kg dumbbells, which was, look at this, guys, look at this. This wall right here is stuff that I needed for the gym. So, leg extension and 40 kg dumbbells. We can wipe them off now. And then 1 times tall heater. It's getting pretty cold here. I have one that goes on the wall, but it's just annoying to put up on the wall and stuff. And like, because I took it down for summer, I don't want to put it back up. And then 3 times mats. I think that was for the driveway. So yeah, slowly but surely building away. Let's do a little bit of a physique check here. We're not gonna use the official camera, which is actually set up here for it, but mainly because I'm too lazy to go between memory cards for this particular vlog. All right, so currently 26 days out from the show. Here's how we're looking. So my calories the last couple of weeks have averaged about 2,400 to 2,500 calories a day, which is actually more than I've actually shredded on so far. The way I've seen my body shaping up on that amount of calories, it's been perfect. So I haven't been like pushing down to, I think 5 weeks out last show, I was pushing down to 2,200 calories, which was a bit more. But my body's in a spot right now, guys, where I can handle a lot more calories, and I can just see that as well. Also, I'm doing extra cardio a bit earlier, so I'm doing an 1.5 hour cardio, and I'm just preferring being able to eat that a little bit more, so it hasn't felt insanely hard yet, but this week I'll probably be pulling down anywhere from 2,200 to 2,300 calories this week, I reckon. Again, I'm just gonna play it by ear. I'm gonna see where my, you know, how my shreds are looking midweek, and see if, you know, I need to even come down under 2,200 calories at this point. But yeah, I'm pretty confident I am on the right track. So for where my body's at, I would have liked to have been a bit more ahead of where I'm at, but like I said, there's some complications so far in this prep, which have, like, mainly that week getting sick just really stalled my fat loss. So I've just been having to make up for it, and I'm going to have to make up for it moving forward. But I know my body is capable of shredding most drastically, like those last 3 to 4 weeks of my prep anyway. So, you know, I'm confident I'll be able to do it. But honestly as well, I'm super nervous because I know how hard this is gonna be. You know, like already, it's just been really difficult with like food cravings and stuff like that. And you know, I've been battling a little bit already on this prep, so like these last few weeks. So we are here at Empire Fitness Center. This is where Nick is based out of, up here just by Harbour Town. This is also the home of the WBFF. Alright guys, so we're here at Empire, the man, the myth, Nick McCallum. He was once a young aesthetic dream follower of mine. And now he helped put people back together. Now he's turned into a doctor. Big shout out to my man Nick. I'm gonna put his Instagram on screen. If you're based here in Gold Coast, you've got any injuries, issues with your body, like you just want to build a better, stronger body that's going to be solid, functional, all that kind of stuff, this is your man. The amount of guys, you just fix so many people. Like, let's be honest. Like, I think half the Gold Coast is catching on slowly. A lot of the bodybuilding side of the industry has definitely started to wake up to probably what they haven't been doing for a long period of time. I guess it's started to realise that we just can't do junk work, and over a training year have no real structure to what we prioritise and when we prioritise it. So the beginning now is, you know, I obviously work with guys like Aaron Pilates and stuff like that. Guys at the top of the industry starting to make the realisation to everyone else that, hey, you pay the price if you don't actually have some structure and understanding as the cause and effect of what you're doing. And that's probably what, I guess, yeah, I fix a lot of people, but the rehab stuff shouldn't happen if the training decisions are balanced. And that's, I guess, what I'm trying to do is, rather than a weekly treatment, you're fixing the problem from a training perspective. This guy knows what he's talking about. I probably wouldn't even be doing my bodybuilding stuff if it wasn't for him. If I didn't come see you how many years ago, maybe 3 or 4 years ago when I did my first show, I was having heaps of issues with my internal rotation and my right shoulder.
Knee or back knee?
Oh, then there was, I think that was, that's what happened first, was my knees and back and stuff were fucking cooked. I couldn't deadlift fucking 40 kgs without lower back pain. And then we just identified a lot of shit, and learning from him I realized I've been an idiot my whole life with training. I haven't actually thought about it. I've just done what I've seen.
A lot of sensation-based training, probably like less structure, and when you train sensational based on feel, you're not prioritizing work that's then you don't see the bigger picture. You're prioritizing on a daily what feels good, and rather than, hey, what's the progression model and what are we going to look like in a month with the current model, and I guess that's what we're trying to do.
So basically my issue back then was not training any glutes or hamstrings in hip extension. That was a big thing for me. So I thought, because I did a couple of hamstring curls at the end of my leg day, that was enough, but that was basically what was causing my lower back to have all these issues, because my quads and knees were just getting all internally rotated.
A lot of hip flexion and knee extension and very little hip extension. So the hamstring acts and extension of the hip and flexion of the knees. And most guys have low tissue tension in their hip extensors and high tissue tension in the hip flexors and knee extensors. So you balance the relationship of the pelvis by reprioritizing within your training aspects of hip extension towards the start of the week, towards the start of the session, and you can slowly begin to pull the pelvis back. And you know, that's what we probably did for you, is just slowly open things up, and then you know, the influence of stretching and some more tissue tension reduction and stuff like that within your training.
And it was hard for me to listen to this guy, because he said, don't train your quads for 3 months. And I was like, what are you talking about, bro? I was like, but you know, listened to him, and like my body was fixed. Got back to like getting some PBs on my deadlifts and shit a couple of years ago because of this dude. Now we're at a point 4 weeks out from the show. My body's feeling a little bit on the worst side. I've stopped incorporating a lot of the stuff that he was giving me for my last prep, which I actually used in my prep, and my body was sweet. And then now that the comp's done, I've just been going back to overloading probably a lot more muscles, which haven't been, like the balance hasn't been there as good. Shoulder perspective.
Downward rotators and retractors aren't doing what they should. Are
you gonna do it front?
I was gonna do anterior delt.
Yeah, that's front, right?
Yeah,
that's your fancy way of saying that. These guys try to say anterior delt instead of front delt. Can't trust them. We're gonna do some dry needling. Nick's got a couple of needles, so he's been already. What have you been doing already, bro?
Just a bit of soft tissue work on the front delts and pecs, pec minor, pec major, into the front of the bicep, and then a bit into the subscap. Just gonna hit these into the delts, and then we're gonna go into the lats.
Do I feel this? You just fucking put a needle in me, cunt. Fuck. Dude, the last time I got this done. Bruh. No, I don't like this shit, bro. We can take it out now.
Relax, you can't.
How many we got? How many needles?
Two.
Okay. The last time, because I only done this once, and the dude was like, gave me all this warning and shit, and like, you're just fucking straight. That's the way to do it.
Straight in, no loop.
Bro, I hate. So it's in?
Yeah, it's in.
Okay, so you flick it in, so it's like, it doesn't feel like you're pushing the needle in me. I don't know what you did then though, I don't like that.
Just chill out.
You don't do that shit where you twist them, do you?
You can manipulate them,
But yeah, don't be doing that. That's the last time I got the shit done, and I was just like, it was just the grossest feeling. I got it done on my calves, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that's the worst thing you could have done.
Yeah, it was fucking not nice, bro. Yeah. I think that's actually the worst spot in the body, is the calves.
To superficial.
Get the needles in, I don't like this shit, but that's what we gotta do, right?
Thanks, mate.
Alright.
Just relax and take it.
Am I like your worst client ever when it comes to giving massage?
Nah,
I'm good.
Some people that have to jump off the table.
So as always, good session wrapped up with Nick. Nice to get some treatment on the body. It's been a while since I've got any like massage or anything like that. He doesn't like to do that stuff, but he'll do it when it's necessary, you know what I mean? He would prefer to program someone in their program so that they don't need like a massage every week, you know what I mean? But obviously there's a point where if your body's been structurally, because here's the thing, nothing's random. The reason my body is in the place it's in now is because of the decisions I've made with my training, which has kind of put it to where it is now, which is a little bit out of alignment in some aspects. And I've known it, I've been prioritizing stuff that I probably, if I've needed to be prioritizing as much as I have, I would have needed to offset it with the antagonistic movements. In my training, periods, which I just haven't been doing. So yeah, big shout out to Nick. I'm gonna be seeing him every week leading up to the comp. He's just honestly insane for you know, just getting your body in a good spot. So last week I made the decision that for my cardio from now on, I'm going to be coming to the beach every single day. So I'm going to be doing 1 hour beach walks, and then the 30 minutes extra I do. So I'm doing 1 hour and 30 minutes at the moment for my cardio. Half an hour is going to be before and after my weight training sessions, but every single day I figured, look, I might as well get down to the beach. It's so beautiful down here in the Gold Coast. Seriously, the winter in the Gold Coast, this is literally the best place to live in the world. Not only am I going to be getting shredded these next few weeks, I'm going to be upping my tan game as well. I'm probably not going to bring my camera for this walk, but I do want to show you guys one of our main beaches here in the Gold Coast. This is Miami Beach North. Have a look at this. It's currently outside. I think it's about 23 degrees Celsius here in the winter in Gold Coast. And just, yeah, have a look at this, guys. It's insane. Literally barely a cloud in the sky. Coming from somewhere like New Zealand where it's probably, I don't know, what's it getting up to, like 12 degrees maybe at like the warmest in the winter, right? In New Zealand, and with clouds in the sky all the time. Literally in the Gold Coast winter, you're never gonna see a cloud in the sky. It's actually insane. Summer's a different story. Like, I don't really like the summers here in Goldie. There's a lot more clouds usually, and it's so hot to the point it's kind of like unbearable. But I'm gonna go for this cardio walk, guys. Probably gonna end the vlog here. I'll see you in the next episode, and let me know if you're enjoying just like the raw kind of vlogs. I'm just trying to like not overthink shit or think stuff needs to be epic for me to like film it. I'm just trying to get out a bit more content and just show you guys that, you know, the last 4 weeks of this prep. So if you're excited for that, drop me that thumbs up, always means a lot, and I'll see you in the next one.
Rivers run dry, dust spreads in the air. 2 dark days, do you have a tear to